Explosions once again shook the Russian city of Belgorod, leaving much of the area in darkness as widespread blackouts and power outages persist. The situation follows a series of recent Ukrainian strikes that have repeatedly targeted key infrastructure facilities in the region. According to Russian military bloggers, Himars rockets struck the Belgorod power plant, causing major disruptions to the city's electrical grid. However, the regional governor attempted to downplay the incident, claiming the smoke and flames were the result of burning garbage rather than damage to energy infrastructure. Footage from Belgorod yesterday showed a powerful explosion within the grounds of a local factory, suggesting multiple targets were hit. Earlier, on October 6th, a drone strike reportedly damaged the Luch power plant, one of the city's main electricity sources. Despite official denials, residents continue to report loud detonations and power cuts across several districts, describing the nights as lit by flashes from incoming strikes. Belgorod, located near the Ukrainian border, has become one of the most frequently targeted Russian cities as Ukraine intensifies its campaign against energy and military infrastructure inside Russia. Vyacheslav Gladkov, the governor of Russia's Belgorod region, warned of potential blackouts on Saturday during reports of a Ukrainian missile strike. The Belgorod region borders eastern Ukraine's Luhansk, Kharkiv, and Sumy regions and has witnessed frequent hostilities, including occasional ground incursions that started in May 2023. Local residents continue reporting explosions in Belgorod.
Ебаный рот. Пошлите в укрытие зайдем. Ебать! Куда? Ебать, пацаны, жестко пиздец. Охуеть.
A Ukrainian soldier shot down an incoming Russian drone on the Zaporizhzhia front on the first attempt. The question of why Russians aren't flocking to fight in the war in Ukraine is continuing to exercise Russian war bloggers. Live Z highlights the devastating effect that indefinite military service is having on family life, which he says is a defining issue. The women's issue, as I see it, hasn't been addressed at all. It's a defining issue in many ways. From my experience, I know that women are reluctant to let their men go to war, and those who do let their children's fathers go often face a host of domestic problems and the complete indifference of their guardianship authorities. This has already led to the breakdown of many marriages among men serving in the special military operation. After the death of their husband and father of their children in the war, women with children are left alone to face harsh reality, and everything is on them. There are compassionate people, of course, but that's not the system. A wife is lucky if her husband died understandably. That is, they were able to retrieve his body, no autopsy was required, all the paperwork was completed properly. Then, at least, there will be an insurance payment. But that's not always the case. Often, until a specific widow's problems are reported on Telegram, no one pays attention to her. Well, you're lucky if you have relatives, housing, and so on. But not everyone is so lucky. And generally, these women and mothers become a living warning to everyone else. Moreover, it's enough to neglect 2 out of 10 widows for popular rumor to do the rest. In our country, according to all the surveys, men are somewhat in short supply, and every woman, having found a suitable partner, understands that another such person may not be found. And when her partner gets ready to go to war, she'll try 3 times to dissuade him, because state affairs are one thing, but losing your man is personal. If only our ladies were shown concern and properly explained why and where we're fighting. But our ladies are told something else. Everything is fine, there are no problems, victory is just around the corner. So why risk your man? One important socio-philosophical aspect is worth mentioning. The current design of the special military operation doesn't imply a final endpoint, such as defeat Ukraine entirely, or take Kyiv or Odessa and Kharkiv. The special military operation will continue until the command declares it over. The lack of a finish line has a detrimental effect on initiative, motivation, and planning. Added to this is the open-ended contract until the end of the special military operation. That is, on the one hand, a person can't understand for themselves how far they need to fight to win, and they can't even plan their own path, because they no longer belong to themselves until the end of the SMO, and when it will end is still unclear. If at least this knot can be untied, it will be easier. They fight for a year, spend 6 months with their family, and then return to the front, as many do who are bound by fixed-term contracts. Trump and Zelensky discussed the potential transfer of Tomahawk long-range missiles to Ukraine, according to White House sources cited by Axios. No final decision has been confirmed. The call lasted about 30 minutes, with Zelensky calling it very positive and productive, and thanking Trump for air defense support. Zelensky says he had a productive call with U.S. President Trump, thanking him for his role in the Middle East ceasefire and discussing ways to strengthen Ukraine's air defense. He updated Trump on recent Russian strikes and emphasized that real diplomacy with Moscow will only be possible through strength.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.